Let's go! We made a win. Hello everyone, it's me Saturnax. Welcome back in another video. This time we've got a new laptop to test. This is my sister's Acer Aspire 5. It features the GTX 1050 paired with 8 GB of RAM. Not a lot, but it is what it is. And also as you can see, we've got all the options off. The view distance set to near, so that we can actually expect the best performance available there. Let's go. Alright guys, so here we are in the game. On the starting island currently. And as you can see, this game doesn't look too good. Because it's on the lowest settings on the performance mode. So the textures are just washed out. And they do not look the best, of course. Let's drop in here. The game is pretty smooth. I like how smooth the game is. You can definitely play like this on the lowest settings. It's a 1080p resolution. The game's fluent, just as it should be. Let's land here on this building, get some weapons, and let's start playing. Got enemies here. One down. Nice. I've got them all. When it comes to the FPS, as you can see, we're currently at 100 frames per second, so it's not bad. The FPS is definitely smooth, and there's no performance, and there's no problem when it comes to the actual fluency of the machine. Great. Got him. Let's go! We made a win. That's how you play on the Acer Aspire. Now let's go to the next settings. Yeah, we're good to go. Now let's change the settings to DirectX 11 instead of the performance mode and test the other remaining graphical settings. Alright, so we're back in the game at low settings, DirectX 11. Let's go to the fancy farms. And as you can see, the FPS now is above 60, constantly above 60, so we can definitely play pretty comfortably on this laptop on the low settings. There are some dips in performance since overall the game looks to be pretty stable and consistent when it comes to the FPS. Let's smash this roof. Holy crap. Take a look at the performance. The CPU is utilized at about 70 to 80%, so there's a lot of utilization. And the one thing that worries me is the RAM. As you can see, 8 gigabytes in 2023 as for gaming is not enough. It's pretty much maxed out at 92% usage. And it looks like the GPU is utilized at 50%, so there's always a room for better performance, meaning that now once we played on low settings and we had about 70 FPS, then if it's a half, I think it's possible to play at about 130 FPS, given that the GPU is fully utilized. So here we are in the settings. Let's go to the medium one. As you can see, everything is set to medium. Let's apply the settings. Please do not crash. Please do not crash. It works, or at least it should work. And as you can see, the FPS is not very good. It's lagging. Okay, now it stabilizes and it's at about 50, climbing up to 60, but there are still some deeps in terms of the FPS. So the gameplay is not very smooth at the moment at these settings, these medium settings. Although the graphics got improved, they are looking definitely much better now. Let's take a look at the usage of GPU and CPU. GPU is utilized at about 80 to 90%, as you can see. And the RAM usage also is higher. As you can see, this is the FPS. It's at 50-60 frames per second. Now it's pretty consistent. Okay, we got him. That was funny. Let's go. Got him. Now let's also change the settings to the high. It takes a bit for the program to load in the settings. But yeah, we load it. This is how it looks like. We're averaging at about 30-40 FPS at the moment, so not bad. As you can see, this is how it looks like. As I'm moving, it's at about 30-40 FPS. This is what it looks like now when it comes to the RAM usage, the GPU usage, and CPU usage. The GPU is utilized at about 95 to 100%, so, and CPU is at 54%, and obviously the memory in 0.2 gigabytes out of 7.9, so 91%. It doesn't look too good. Now let's take a look at the epic settings. Of course, we got to try them out. So we're back in the game, and as you can see now, the FPS is at about 20 to 30 FPS when I'm here in this position, boxed in. When going out, it's at 19, 15, 20, something like this when I'm moving. So not the best, could be better, but I think it's still playable, to be honest. Oopsie. Yeah, it's too laggy to play normally. So if you are going to play on a laptop like this with GTX 1050 in 2023, I recommend you guys to go for at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's needed to play the newest games, and yeah, I think that then you can easily reach like 100 FPS on the lowest settings normally. And yeah, so I think that's it for today's video. If you want me to test more games on a couple of different laptops I have, then comment what you want to see, or maybe you want me to test some mobile games, and let me know in the comment section also what I should test. And I see you in the next one. Bye.